I would say my mom had a hard childhood because she was the youngest of 6 children, and that's never easy. She always felt like the black sheep. The one thing that she had when she was young was her music, and Bob Dylan was always her favorite. Her records were her method of escapism.
The thing about music for me is it draws your emotions out. It can help to clarify your thoughts. It can help to envision thoughts you didn't even know you were ready to hear about yet. Other people's lyrics can definitely inspire those kind of feelings and emotions, and it's unlike anything else in that everybody's reaction to it is their own personal reaction. Like, for instance, I was doing something downstairs, and upstairs I heard my older son Monroe. He was listening to my favorite Bob Dylan album, which was Blood on the Tracks. And he was 17, or I guess he was probably 18 or 19 at the time, and I was probably 18 or 19 at the time when I bought that album and listened to it over and over and over again. And I was getting kind of sentimental, because here he is. I knew he was laying upstairs on his bed listening to the same songs I'd listened to so many times before. I mean, I really overplayed that album. But so I went upstairs to sort of bond with him and tell him how neat I thought it was that he was listening to the same album that I used to listen to at the same age he was, just laying on the bed listening, trying to work out the ins and outs of life. And I go up there, and he wasn't listening to a CD, because I'm sure we have the CD somewhere, but he was actually listening to the same album that I used to listen to. And I got so emotional, I couldn't say anything. I just walked into his room. I noticed that he was playing it on this little turntable we have, and I looked at him, and I was going to tell him how neat it was, and then all of a sudden I couldn't speak. It just hit me so hard. Here he's going to have the same struggles that I had. He's going to go through trying to, make his life meaningful, and it hit me that he's going to do it the same way I am with music, even though he'll interpret it differently than I did. And that's what life is about, is passing it on to the next generation. And I thought, God, Bob Dylan would have loved to have seen this, that his torch has been passed on to another generation who's as appreciative of his music as I was, and as appreciative of what you can gain and use to express yourself through the lyrics of somebody like Bob Dylan. So, yeah, definitely music can bridge the generation gap, unlike any other medium, really. I mean, you can watch a movie together and you can enjoy the same parts, but music really more speaks to your inner soul than does any other medium, if you ask me. And I was happy to share that with Monroe. Even though we couldn't talk about it, I was happy to share it with him.